Hey guys, I'm going to bring you into my garage now at the frag tank. As some of you know, I'm part of the product test team at EcoTech Marine for the next few months, hopefully longer, we'll see. And they just sent me their propagation kit, and I am going to do an unboxing on it. Okay, so it's been packed with bubble wrap, shrink wrap. I like it. No damage in shipping, looks like. Might be a little split on the corner of this bamboo here. Presentation looks good. I'm impressed with it just holding it. It's got a nice weight to it. I'm guessing a couple pounds. In fact, let me check. That's what those pull-ups this morning were for. I feel stronger already. It's actually 3 pounds, 13 ounces, as is. It's got a nice demonstration of what's inside the kit. Frag plugs, coral glue, tweezers, scissors, bone cutting forceps, and soft coral clamps. I'm not sentimental, so I'll probably be throwing that piece away, the cardboard there. Dun 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 dun. See if I can open it. Nice. Cute little sticker. I fragging love corals. Don't know where I'll put that, but it's a nice little play on words. I'm going to take a moment to look at this and I'll get back to you. Well, one of the tips here, most of it is just like cover your butt stuff on, you know, getting glue in your eyes and don't eat it and stuff like that. And that you could probably kill your corals if you don't know what you're doing. Anyways, some of the helpful stuff says to use eye protection. I just remembered that someone told me that you get zoanthid spit or whatever you want to call it in your eyes and could go blind, could kill you, all this scary stuff. So I'm going to take the recommendation and wear some eye protection while we do this. One thing that I did notice about the kit is there looks to be like some rare earth magnets in the corners to hold the lid close on the propagation kit. These bone cutters, I'll look at these first. Sounds the most menacing. It's got their website stamped on there. Nice little rubber boot on the tip here. Good spring action. I don't know if these were used before or not, but they're probably just filed down to sharpen them at the cutting point inside, but I could care less as long as they do their job. So we'll try those in a minute. I'm guessing these are forceps. I don't remember the names of this stuff, but it looks like it can hold stuff, which could come in handy. These tweezers, maybe for some smaller zoanthids, I'm guessing, or hunting for nudibranchs. Another little rubber boot on each of these tools at the tip, except for the forceps, that didn't have one. These scissors, they got a nice feel. Seem like they're precision and probably extremely sharp. This is what I've been interested in because I don't remember seeing this style of frag plug before. Feels pretty good. I'm going to check on a piece of egg crate here. Ooh, that's slick. I like that. So what it is The other ones that are just a standard like plug go straight into the egg crate. This actually locks into place using up 4 squares. I like this a lot. I'm converted. It's funny, I haven't seen that before. I'm really glad I got an opportunity to check these out. Now the coral glue. I've tried the sample before and I love it. Inside the cap, I knew to look in here because somebody else was telling me about it. There's like a little needle or a pin which keeps the tip from drying out. I just want to talk a minute about the case itself. Bamboo by its nature is man, you really got to close those forceps and make sure everything's in there. Okay, so bamboo by its nature is a very dense wood and doesn't retain water like a maple or some other kitchen chop block that is not bamboo. What's nice about that is this isn't just going to be chopping, you know, hopefully I'm not going to be chopping carrots on this, but it's going to be in a wet environment all the time, and I don't want to have a smelly, moldy cutting block for my frags. So I think if I just wipe it off, maybe get some fresh water as I'm rinsing off the tools, rinse off the case, dry it off, and it'll probably last years and years and years and years and years. Should we do some fragging? This rubber boot, I'm sure, is great. A great idea, but maybe it's for shipping, maybe it's for everyday use, but the first use I'm getting out of my scissors is I'm ruining this thing. Somebody goes, "Oh, no, you were supposed to keep that." Well, guess what? That's the second time I've tried to take it off, and it was such a pill. You saw what I did. Okay, one. I didn't shake it first. I don't know if that matters. This seemed to be a little bit runny compared to the sample that I've tried before. And it's not holding right away, so what I'm going to try and do is get it wet. I'm going to keep holding it. It's still feeling loose. Maybe there's a technique to it. It wasn't in the instructions. Yeah, this is taking a lot longer to cure than I thought. Maybe it's because I used too much glue. I'm sure there's a learning curve to this, and I'm hoping I'll get better over time, but right now I'm feeling like an absolute failure. I'm going to prop that piece up, and I'm going to try again. I'm sure you've gathered, I don't have much experience with fragging corals. I usually buy frags that are already on plugs, but I really like the style of these plugs. They're pretty slick. Using a little bit less glue this time for this one. See if that makes a difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think about 10 seconds, or as it starts to look cloudy, is good. Using less glue, it seemed to cure it a little bit faster. I'm going to put it in some water to try and help with that. I did notice a little bit of skin came off the glue. Not nearly as much as another brand. I don't know if that has something to do with the age of the glue or what. This one's already holding too. I think the key is this is not a filler. If you get a nice flat cut, a small amount of glue is going to go a long way. If you've got a bigger piece, maybe some epoxy would be a better choice. Although the consistency of this glue, I think you could use it as a filler because it's just going to take a lot longer to cure. Watching me learn is probably very painful. I did not see any instructions on how to do this. Some feedback there. Maybe a link to a video that's better than mine about what's the right way to do some fragging. Oh man, this was the right amount of glue. This is setting off quick. So I think a lot of practice, you could turn into a pro real quick at doing this. Look at that, it's already holding. So in summary, the frag plugs included in this kit are absolutely amazing. I'm a big fan of Egg Crate for frags, and I'm totally going to use these from now on, nothing else. And that's not just because they gave me the stuff for free. I really, 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 really like these frag plugs. The coral glue, I really appreciate the needle that clears the cap. Other brands, I end up having to replace the tips or use the whole glue in one shot, because by the time I'm doing my next set of frags, or gluing them onto the rock, the glue bottles are dried out. So I really appreciate this style. I'm probably going to continue to buy this brand just for that simple feature alone. All the tools are really nice. Honestly, I've been using just regular cutters for like electrical because I happen to have those around. But as far as critical feedback, I would like to see in the instructions maybe a QR code that goes to a YouTube video that demonstrates the proper technique and how much glue to use and the timing involved to really maximize the amount of glue you use, make the frag pretty. Or yeah, I don't think I would want to see print instructions inside the kit, but maybe like a QR code with a little picture that says, for a demonstration on how to use the glue properly, scan this with your phone or whatever, or maybe have a tiny URL underneath that takes you to that. I think that would have saved me some embarrassment or some comments below of, "You're doing it wrong," which I please welcome you. If you know how to do this, tell me how it's done. I'm anxious to learn. I want to see what you came up with. If you have this frag kit and you did a review, leave a comment below. Let's check it out. Anyways, I'm gonna clean this up, and you're gonna click the like, dislike, subscribe, or leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, guys.